Well, hello, my name is Arita Bravo and I'm here to talk about immigration. What I understand for immigration is when a person moves from their native country to a foreign one, and this can be due to many different reasons, such as political crisis, economic crisis, or even just a personal decision. Before starting explaining the perks of immigration, I want to say that I completely agree with this, and I think that it's a really huge opportunity for a person or a country to increase their values and their background, their cultural background. And it just depends on how the government or even the person takes advantage of it. Well, to begin with the perks of immigration, first I can mention an economic one. The increase of economic output and living standards. When immigrants arrive to a new country, the labor force increase, and this also increases the productiveness, which is a really good benefit to a country. On the other hand, we have multicultural benefit. This is related because when immigrants arrive to a new country, they have their cultural background, and this new country can absorb this new culture in cuisine, in arts, even in political ways of think. And I think this is a really good benefit for every culture in the world, because this can give the country a sense of inclusiveness and diversity. On the other hand, I can mention some downsides of immigration related mostly to economy. The first one is the reduction on wages, less wages. Well, when immigrants arrive, they offer lower skills works, and some enterprises rather to hire native workers. They prefer to hire immigrants that receive a lower amount of money for their work. So this causes an impact on wages in the country. Another downside can be related to multicultural society again, and this is because not everyone are like friends with the idea of multiculturality in their country, because they think that the cultural background is going to be threatened by the new culture, and it's such a big problem in some countries. And another downside is related to unemployment, and this is because immigrants offer works with less wages, and this just benefits some enterprises. They prefer to hire people from other countries than native workers, so this increases the unemployment taxes in the country. With that being said, I can continue to answer the next question, which is related to how immigrants can impact the social identity of a person, of a country. To explain this, I can mention two examples. The first one is the US, because I think when we all think about multiculturality and immigrants, we think about the US because it's the biggest example. And I think we know nowadays this country because it has influence from a lot of different cultures, such as Mexican culture and other Latin American cultures, and even Asian cultures. And I think that this gives to the country a sense of inclusiveness and of diversity and variety of different cultures, even food and music and races in the country. And I think that this gives the country the ability of being flexible, of being such a place, as a safe place for everyone in the world. And related to an individual, I think that is a really good advantage to have this influence of different cultures, because for example, if you are an American that has Mexican parents, or I don't know, a Mexican and a Colombian parent, you can have the influence of three different cultures in how you grew up, and you have three different backgrounds, and you can learn two different languages. You can have the ability to communicate with a lot of different people and understand the culture of different places in the world. Yeah, basically, I think that's the impact and social aspects for an individual or a country, mainly positive. And well, maybe in the downsides of it, it can be like confusing for some people to grow up with different cultures. But I think that you can take advantage of it, and it just depends on how you like your point of view of it. Thanks again for watching my intervention, and I hope you can give me your opinion and your feedback.